Heated shenanigans, working stiffer than mannequins. Vader time like a mannequin, mega power, some savaging. Peep the babbling, got him shook off the verbal acumen. I'm the main event, meaning nobody coming after him. The topics we be tackling, ankle locking and tapping them. I hate seafood, but I might throw the Boston crab on him. You know sometimes it gets heated. You know sometimes it gets heated.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back into Heated Shenanigans Podcast, live stream, Friday Night Smackdown, season premiere. First half hour of Smackdown is commercial free. Hopefully everybody is out there doing well tonight. Season premiere, we got a new logo. Hey, Craig, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing good out there. Good to have you in the chat. We got the series premiere, season premiere, Friday Night Smackdown. A lot of big stuff promised for tonight. We'll see what happens. Triple H coming out to kick off the show. You know it's going to be big. What if we get an in-ring return? Unlikely. Well, they didn't change the set any. It's still the same set. I'm always going to want to see the SmackDown Fist make a comeback. I'm always going to want to see that. Until we get it. Advocating for that. That's a big deal. Think we're getting a big announcement out of Triple H? Just sending out a tweet here to join us. Have to use the updated. There we go. Was a little behind this evening. The Rock's got to be here tonight, right? The Rock has to be here. Jesus, has it been 25 years? Really? That's right. Solo and Cody will kick off. It's Friday the 13th, Jason. Oh, I love it. We're going to steel cage, too. I'm guessing Roman will be back in this. Well, there went the budget, all in the pyro. I've got pyro for the cage. We've got some big stuff to announce also during the stream tonight, guys. We'll get to that here once we eventually get to a break. I do like the new logo, though. I like the new logo. Like Roman or Rock, 100% is going to be involved in this match. We're going to get a 10-minute thing of promos here. I mean, if they really want to do a big twist, you have Cody lose in this opener. But I guess while we are waiting for this match to get underway, guys, thank you for joining us. If you are new here or returning and have not yet already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's great free ways to help out the channel and really helps us grow and reach a larger audience. We truly appreciate everybody. Normally, I have a co-host for the episode tonight, but all of them are busy with prior engagement, so I am Joey Styles style tonight. One might say solo. They're going to burn through this whole half hour real quick. I will say this, like doing a cage match does give the allure that Cody could lose. I don't. Here's the other thing. What do you do with Solo if he doesn't win? Because this would be the second title match that he would not have been successful in. I mean, I'm thinking we have for sure have to get a big return tonight. I will say, I think Cody has had the most gimmick matches for a run as world champion. I mean, I get it. WWE wants to have more. They want to have more people watching and in attendance, but I do miss the old set. Of this commercial-free half hour, we are about halfway through, and we haven't even got to a match or anything substantial happening. Dan, what's going on, brother? What do you got for prediction for this tonight? Who are we shooting on? That camera angle kind of made it look like a video game of Solo. That shot they had of Solo. God, if this is the opener, what are they doing for the main event? Dan, hope Solo wins, but it'll probably be Cody. I would imagine Roman is coming back. Like Roman is going to cost Solo. Man, I find it would be hard to believe that we have a SmackDown of this magnitude and there's nothing from The Rock. Like, I feel like we got to have The Rock somewhere here. Solo should just bull rush him. What's going to stop him? It's a cage match. Oh, this 4K, this watch of 4K makes it look pretty. We got a little Nate in there. It's the ref. Dan, heard this was Roman's scheduled appearance date. Yes. I believe when Roman went out a few weeks ago that this was the targeted return. A lot of speculation tonight. Big returns speculated. Roman, Paul Heyman, Jimmy Uso. But we'll see. I do not know what the main event's going to be. Little Nate in there. Oh, here we go. So we got 16 minutes of no more commercials. And we'll have a nice 45-minute stretch of commercials. Damn. Slapped the meth right out of Cody's mouth. At the conclusion of this match, guys, we are going to make a pretty big announcement. A lot of you do know, but for those that watch the stream that maybe don't check our social media, this will be worth sticking around for, guys. Just hang on till the end of this match. Once we get to commercial, then we'll talk about it. Solo no selling everything. Somebody better get some color in this match, though. Cody's a Rhodes. He should be bleeding by now in a cage match. You think Jacob Fatu comes to the ring apron during the match? Ooh. I could see that. I honestly think this isn't ending cleanly. Like there's going to be some type of chicanery going on for whomever ends up winning, most likely Cody. But I could see the bloodline getting involved somehow. Coming underneath the ring would be a good call. Solo's about to break the side of the cage with his ass. I will not miss when they go to Netflix and we don't get the bleeped out holy shit. Well, now, boys and girls, is called foreshadowing, mentioning the Intercontinental thing during the Bloodline match. A lot of the consensus is a member of the Bloodline is going to cost Jay the Intercontinental title. But yeah, currently Solo is just decimating Cody Rhodes. Well, Cody's making his way up to the top. Nope. Coming back down. Oh. Cody's got some color. It's really it's a missed element in a cage match. Like how WWE went so long with no blood during a cage match, it really takes away from the violence of the match. Like it's expected. Like you're in a cage. Like the cage is a weapon. If this were real life, like if you got your face drug across a steel cage or a fence, you're going to get scraped up. Like there's going to be some marks. I don't know, like whatever we're doing for a main event, if this is the opener, and this is presumably going to take up this entire first half of the commercial-free half hour of SmackDown. I am curious what your guys' thoughts are to the new logo that they're using for SmackDown. I've seen a lot of people are disappointed that the fist didn't make its return. I don't know, that does probably take up a lot of room, and they're in an area right now where they don't really want to give a lot of room to the stage. They want more people watching the show, which is more money. That's a smart thing. But again, guys, do hang tight here because once they do go to commercial, we're going to be talking about a very big acquisition for Hat Trick Shenanigans Entertainment, which is our sister company that we own, our talent booking agency for professional wrestling. In terms of former and current WWE, AEW, TNA stars. Hang tight for that because you're not going to want to miss who we're going to announce as our latest acquisition available for bookings right now. In addition to our charity show we have coming up in just about a week, next Saturday, Lafayette, Indiana. House of Heat Pro Wrestling returns Saturday, September 21st at the North End Community Center. Headlined by Josh Crane versus Eric Dillinger. And appearances by former NWA Power Star Missa Kate, international star Dale Patricks, GCW's very own The Iron Demon, Shane Mercer, and many, many more guys. Tickets are available. You can pick up tickets at the door day of the show. $20 front row, $15 general admission. And this is a charity show to help one of our family friends that has lost their son at 4 years of age to cancer. And we're doing the show to help take care of some medical bills for him. Well, really just any bills in general. They've got quite a lot on their plate, and we're trying to help them out. So definitely come on out Saturday, September 21st. Doors open at 12 p.m. Show starts at 1. Show's over at 3. Good way to spend the afternoon. Craig, I love the new logo. Should have brought back the blue. Oh, shoot. Yes. Yes, the blue ropes. I completely forgot all about that. Yes, excellent call. I don't know, though. Like, I am kind of a fan of the white ropes with the black apron. Like, I always thought that popped really well. It was very visually appealing. Solo going to have to climb a heck of a lot faster than that. We got a little bit under 9 minutes of the first half-hour commercial free. One would think this wraps up before then because we're going to get the big holy crap moment. Dan, I do love the new logo as well. I'm wondering if they're going to switch the logo for Raw when they go to Netflix. A lot of people want that old SmackDown or old Raw theme song, Union Underground, which was an absolute banger of a song. No, yeah, that one looked painful. That did not look fun in the least. Yes, let's bleep out the crowd cheering. That landing on Cody's neck. Oh. I know what they're going for, but the S on the new SmackDown logo kind of looks like they just ripped it off of the SummerSlam. The S for that. So brutal. That's done with such force. I don't. Do you feel Solo is hurt by not winning this match? Like, this would be 0 for 2 in the world title chances. Granted, again, Cody finds himself in yet another gimmick match. Oh, Cody blocks the spike. Solo's still up. For a second, I thought Cody was going to try like a springboard Hurricane Rana. Just a touch over 5 minutes on this first commercial-free half hour. Guys, again, though, if you have not already, please hit the like button on the stream. Sharing is caring. Share the stream. Subscribe if you have not already subscribed to Heated Shenanigans Podcast. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up, especially the announcement of our most recent acquisition for talent booking purposes. Then it's gone about a half hour, so. Cody has not turned. There we go. I thought for a second Cody might have actually been out. Cody has stopped bleeding. Cody just pushed the door wide open. Yeah, don't hit Jason with the door. That was a weird exchange. Oh. No. He only did one crossroads, not three. Really good cage match, though, to open up SmackDown. Almost said Raw. And we're creeping up on that first half hour mark. Cody's almost out of here. What is he? I thought he was going to do a backflip. That was like Solo barely got his arm up. And they have censored the crowd chanting. Cody is so close to that cage door. Oh, something's happening here. Cody's probably about to eat this to the head. Yep. Not who I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a Bloodline member. Oh, nope. Crossroads. Cody just pinned this dude clean. Solo is done. Okay. Can we finally now move Cody somewhere else? Yeah, you should be done. You just cleanly beat him. No interference, no nothing. Decisive victory in a cage. Solo and Cody. Cody needs to go on to something else. Yeah, Cody, this needs to be the end. They need to take Cody somewhere else now. No more bloodline for Cody. Oh, now he hits the Samoan spike. Roman's music hits. This place is going to erupt. Oh my God. I thought he was going to backflip off the cage. That would have been very impressive. Oh, here comes the Tribal Chief. Here comes the GOAT. Throw him up. Listen to that ovation for the Tribal Chief. Now, what are we doing here? He is taking his sweet time coming down to help Cody. So far, they've keeping Jacob away from him. I think they're so. Did Jacob crawl out of the cage? Did he go over when Roman made his entrance? Oh, damn! Superman punch. I think, yeah. I mean, smart on WWE. They got Jacob the hell out of the cage. They're keeping him away from Roman. Roman calling for Jacob to get in the cage. No, keep them apart. Make us wait. This could be a really big money-making match. I don't understand this spot. Why? Are they going to feed the two Tongans to Cody and Roman? Oh, you know WWE is just itching for the third match. Interesting, the crowd was chanting for Roman in this moment. It's a heck of a way to have a season premiere. All right, as we go to commercial, guys, we're going to take this moment to plug recently signed to Hat Trick Shenanigans Entertainment, one and only, one of a kind, WWE Hall of Famer legend, ECW legend and original, Mr. Pay-Per-View, Rob Van Dam is now available for bookings through Hat Trick Shenanigans Entertainment. Reach out to us today to get Rob booked for your next convention, in-store signing, independent show, public appearance, so on and so forth. And we already have Rob booked for his very first event will be in the Des Moines, Iowa area coming up Sunday, September 22nd from 11 to 3 p.m. Come on out, meet WWE Hall of Famer Rob Van Dam. Going to be a great time. So guys, definitely coming out. Check that out. And guys, while WWE is on break, we're going to go to break, and we will be back after this break. All right, guys, we are back. The Tribal Chief is back as well. That's right, Dan. Rob Van Dam. Mr. Pay-Per-View himself. I'm curious where they're going to go with this. I don't think we're getting anything at Bad Blood. That seems to be heavily dominated by Raw at the moment. But Solo done lost to this man clean twice. I don't really think there's a need for Solo to have another title match.
Sequestered in their private dressing room areas because this is my show and we will have law and order. Now, Solo Sikoa has reached out. He says he has a challenge along with Jacob Fatu for a match, and he says it's an offer that no one can refuse. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to find out. One thing I can tell you, this night is a long way from being over. Well, hopefully I'll get some answers as well. In the meantime, Corey, Cole, back to you. We'd like to send a special thanks to Megan East.
So Cody and Roman versus Jacob and Solo. It looks like she's going to go against Piper Niven. Meechin and Piper Niven. A lot of blue out there tonight. A lot of blue. Oh, down goes Chelsea. Is this no disqualification? Damn! This one might be a quick match, guys. What? Well, that was unexpected. Just think. Well, she's got a trash can. She took that on the chest. That might have went 2 minutes. Kevin Owens with a mystery partner. We had a 2-minute match, and now we're back to commercial break. I knew we were going to pay for that. So somebody just sent me a potential rumor for a surprise return tonight. The irony, if this is true, we'll have to wait and see. I don't want to say anything right now. Any guesses on the mystery partner for Kevin Owens in the comments? But we're gonna dip out here, and we'll be back when WWE comes back from their break.
WWE was my developmental. And I think a lot of people thought that was like a dig at WWE or an insult towards them, but it wasn't. Because I believe that WWE set me up for this run right now. It taught me all the things that I need to know to be the number one guy on the indies. So if anybody says like, oh, he's just an ex-WWE guy, I'm fucking proud of that. I was there for over a decade, did a lot of fucking cool things. I believe I changed the business with Z True Long Island Story. I maybe when I die, I'll finally get credit for it. But, I'm not insulted by that ex-WWE guy. And you never know. Maybe one day I will end my career there. I always thought I would be a WWE lifer, but I needed to get released. I needed to go away. It needed to happen, and it did. And now look, 2022, independent wrestler. I don't care. That's WWE was my developmental. And I think a lot of people thought that was like a dig at WWE or an insult towards them, but it wasn't. Because I believe that WWE set me up for this run right now. It taught me all the things that I need to know to be the number one guy on the indies. So if anybody says like, oh, he's just an ex-WWE guy, I'm fucking proud of that. I was there for over a decade, did a lot of fucking cool things. I believe I changed the business with Z True Long Island Story. I maybe when I die, I'll finally get credit for it. But, I'm not insulted by that ex-WWE guy. And you never know. Maybe one day I will end my career there. I always thought I would be a WWE lifer, but I needed to get released. I needed to go away. It needed to happen, and it did. And now look, 2022, independent wrestler. I don't care. That's WWE was my developmental. And I think a lot of people thought that was like a dig at WWE or an insult towards them, but it wasn't. Because I believe that WWE.
All right, guys, and we are back from commercial. Hopefully we get a little bit more wrestling and a little bit more matches before we go back to yet another commercial break. I can only imagine Brett, if he was here, having to go right back to commercial. Yeah, looking back, like, what would you guys say is your favorite SmackDown memory? Like, what's the one that you enjoy the most? There's a lot to pick from. Because SmackDown has always been a really good show over the years. I think up until recently, it's been the better of the two shows between Raw and SmackDown. Though, again, I still feel Raw is vastly better than SmackDown all around. Hey! And no time like the present to shamelessly plug the shit out of this. Our boy Rob Van Dam in the crowd. Super excited for that. It's a good feeling to see one of your clients on WWE TV. That one made me happy to see. It's hard to believe SmackDown is almost halfway over. I guess that first half hour really went by quick. That's a hell of a way to take a stunner. Are we going to return, though, for KO's partner? I mean, it could be Randy. We'll find out soon enough who the mystery tag team partner is for KO. Damn, he is angry. I just hope it's a meaningful partner. Unlikely, but it would be cool if it was Sammy. Could it be Orton? That's who I'm leaning on this being, is Randy Orton. It's definitely not Randy Orton's music. Who the hell is that? It's Ricky. Ricky and Kevin Owens. He said George the Animal Steel's son. Well, that's it for Ricky. Ricky's gone. Randy. Waller, in theory, already know the match is over and hasn't even started yet. Mouth a very bad word. God, I want him to get another title run. So what are they doing for the still the main event for SmackDown? What are we doing? That cage match was already superb. Like how are you topping not only a world heavyweight title match in a cage, but the return of Roman Reigns? And I bet we're going to commercial before we get this match. When do we get an Orton heel turn? God, not soon enough. It's so frustrating because Cody does not need to be in the Bloodline storyline. He doesn't. They don't need the belt in the story anymore. Then Cody to go do fuck all with somebody else and have him go with Orton or God, just put him on Raw at this point. Like, there is no excitement for Cody Rhodes on SmackDown. Like, the only main event level, like big money feud Cody could have that does not involve the Bloodline is Randy. But they've got Randy tagging and a cameo appearance on Raw and it's unfortunate. Because Cody and Orton could very well, that's a WrestleMania feud, right? Easily. You could go a long time with that. Oh, good point. Do Gunther and Ludwig interfere in this match? Very good possibility. They did show them right after Rob Van Dam, our latest client to Hat Trick Shenanigans Entertainment, Rob Van Dam. Available for bookings right now through us. Yeah, they're kind of just oh, there we go. Some offense for A-Town Down Under. It's been a few and far between. I guess it's picture-in-picture commercial this time. But I do want to circle back to this comment. Gunther and Ludwig interfere in this match. I think they do. I'm beginning to wonder if Sammy is just going to be like a one-off for Gunther. Like, that's not going to be anything substantial or long-term. It's kind of a pit stop in between in between Gunther and Randy going at it again. Which is weird because like there's a lot of people on Raw for Gunther to go up against. Can we book RVD for Bar Mitzvah? Actually, yes, you can. I mean, if you're Rob, we can book Rob Van Dam for you for just about anything. I'm sure he'd love to be at a bar mitzvah. I will say that's going to be, we'll have to negotiate the price because I'm not going to say that over the stream. But yes, short answer, yes. What about a smoke sesh? Well, possible, I'm sure. Actually, one of our friends we were talking about this earlier today with Rob. I don't think you'd have to twist Rob's arm to have a smoke sesh with him. Just maybe be in the same room. Trying to, like, anything substantial happens during this picture-in-picture. It's just been the heat on Kevin Owens. Yeah, well, you can book Rob. Like I said, we'll get you Rob for just about anything. But we do want to take a moment again to give a very special shout out to the sponsors for House of Heat Pro Wrestling. We are very grateful for all of them. All these businesses are local to Lafayette, Indiana. And again, in no particular order, special thank you to Tier 1 Games, Executive Cuts Barbershop, Infinity Toy Store, Hampton Inn, Evil Genius Tattoo Club, Healthy's, Big League Sports Bar, and of course, our friends over at the TikTok Tavern. Very grateful for all the stuff that you do for us. Phenomenal businesses in the Lafayette area. Definitely check them out. And we are back from our picture-in-picture commercial as Kevin decapitates Austin Theory with a clothesline. Mustafa Ali was just announced for WrestleCade. My God, how many more people are they going to announce? Remember, guys, again, if you're in here, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe to Heated Shenanigans Podcast if you have not already. We do our best to try to be here every Friday, every Monday for your streaming. Watch Raw and SmackDown together. Hit the pay-per-views up when we're available to. We got a lot of great interviews on the channel. We have just recently done our Superstar Spotlight series with independent star Brittany Brooks. She took time from her schedule. We have a big set of guests coming on tomorrow for our Superstar Spotlight. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. I did not hear anything about that happening. Kristen. That would be news. Yes, rest in peace to James Earl Jones, Darth Vader, Mufasa. A little sad we've gone this far and no Tiffy time. Safa was Simba's dad. Yes, he just passed. It's unfortunate. There will never be another James Earl Jones. One of the most captivating voices that you will ever hear. The definitive Mufasa voice. Nobody's ever going to be able to come close to that voice. But I do wonder, though, if just maybe to preserve Randy and to keep him going as long as possible, maybe relegating him to tag matches is the way to go. A lot easier on Randy's body. And I mean, you still get to see him. He can still hit the RKO, but he takes a hell of a lot less abuse to his body. But I still very much want to see a Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes feud. I think there's a lot of money to be made and a lot of great matches and moments, and the promos would be just absolutely amazing because for one of the first times, we could get a damn promo with Cody. Maybe his father doesn't get brought up. That would be just refreshing as all get out. Okay, that's a smart. I love that. That was great. I hope I hope Ricky is okay. I think they scraped Ricky out of the ring. I do like the RIP to Ricky. Ricky was he didn't get his time. Well, Randy's about to just let Austin Theory drop. That looks so painful. Like, there is no way to make that look or feel good. Is he going to go for the DDT again? Oh, cut off by KO. Stereo DDTs. Next week for a special edition of Smackdown Shenanigans Live. 100%. Be safe. Enjoy your time out there, DoorDash and James. I hope KO hits an RKO. Oh, it was a stunner. It's crazy to think we're coming up on the end of Orton's career, too. Like, that's not too far off in the distance either. Very much so. It's going to be an action-packed episode. We need to get you the address. Oh, 100%. Theory takes a beautiful stunner. Honestly, it's up there with Scott Hall. And Scott Hall took a pretty damn good stunner. This is true, Kristen. Oh! They listen to him. Listen to this man.
Thank you so much for your time. I will update you guys as the story continues.
Scott Hall floated like no one else. 100% agree with you, boys. I need to get Ricky on the podcast to talk about his epic tag match. I don't know if we can afford Ricky's right. Is it bad I get excited to see Nia because I know it's going to lead to Tiffany Stratton? He pointed out they didn't read it. Any chance it's going to be a focus point? I believe so. For the love of God, don't make it Bloodline rules. Please no. Like, It was cool at WrestleMania. It worked for SummerSlam. You're really going to wear out the novelty if that's what it is at Bad Blood. For the love of God, put him in a cell. Hell in a cell. That'd be great. You could do 2 cell matches in one night. The podcast needs a tsunami and not a big fat one. I said Tiffany, and Dan knows what time it is. Tiffy time. Yes, 2 cell matches. I would be in heaven. Yeah, I just don't make it a bloodline rules match. Like if that's what we're dancing around or foreshadowing or alluding to, I'm not interested in a bloodline rules match. We just had one at SummerSlam. A lumberjack match could be interesting. We haven't had a lumberjack match in a while. They just did a strap match. We just had a cage match. There's a lot of other stipulations we could. Cody just had an I Quit match. Just talk about in the feud. That's a C4 match. Haku Special Enforcer. I am surprised at this point we have not had Rikishi involved in this story, which is wild because I think Rikishi could still add something to the bloodline, to this feud, but freaking gone all this time, nothing out of Rikishi. Nada. Ludwig Kaiser's a damn lucky SOP. Ludwig knows what time it is. All the time. Freaking this SmackDown episode's flown by. Somebody had posted on Facebook, let's see if I can still find it, that when Raw goes to Netflix, it's going to be commercial free. Completely commercial free. Roman is calling in the big guns. He called Mox. The place would melt to the ground if that happened. Unbelievably. I would have said Seth could be like for him, but Seth's going to have issues with Bronson Reed when he comes back. You could introduce another member of the bloodline as his partner. I was trying to find that on Facebook, but I can't find it in the feed. But yeah, just a reminder, guys, again. Here. There are 27 more we haven't seen in his family. Oh, that's good. 100%. You got there's a whole nother bloodline sitting at home that's unused, that's on the bench. Oh, we got the old song back. They're showing some of the former champions. Booker in the crowd. What else are we going to get? Sheamus. Michael Hayes.
Sold out 14,551 for the season premiere. Network in Linux, Seattle.
Here's a match. Cody Roman, Solo Jacob. Whoever gets the win gets the belt. Jacob gets the win. It's interesting because WCW did the exact same tag match. I believe it was at Bash at the Beach, which is I think was Sting and Nash versus Savage and Fid. They should bring that back. He looks like he's wearing a Michael Hayes. Oh boy, she got me on that one. Not the Nia hate, guys. Man, y'all can hate on Nia as much as you want. This second run has been phenomenal. Did same thing with Jeff, Bischoff, DDP, and Arquette. Yeah, let's forget David Arquette was ever in professional wrestling. I love him in Scream. Ready to Rumble. I know it wasn't his fault, but it'll probably be Bailey. I love Nia. I'm thinking of climbing here like a. Oh God, Arya voice. Hey, it's Bailey. Ready to Rumble was a cinematic masterpiece. Then his match with Nick Gage. Charlotte's got to be close to coming back. Booty Bailey. Bailey cracks my stuff up. She is pure comedy. Well, here comes Tiffany Stratton. They can ask her in person. I will say she has the most unique Money in the Bank briefcase. It's Tiffy time. Tiffany shows how you take 5 minutes to make the absolute most of it. I applaud her work in the past year. Yeah, she has definitely stepped up. Even the scenes where she's not the most important character, she feels important, which that speaks volumes to the ability of the talent. I can't get, like, to an extent, like that briefcase looks like a very large bottle of Pepto-Bismol. She has become must-see in WWE. I'm hoping that Tiffany holds on to this and wins it at WrestleMania, because I don't think we've had the female winner go on to cash in successfully at WrestleMania. So that would be kind of a nice first for Tiffany. Oh, they're talking title. Charlotte's got to be close to coming out. Don't mess with Tiffy's satchel. I think Alexa cashed in at Mania. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm not very familiar with the cash-ins for the WrestleMania. Well, Bailey's going to Raw. I think Bailey's going to SmackDown. They messed that up. What would you have suggested as a change there, voice? If it's a decision to see who's facing Nia, how are they going to do that in a tag match? I'm guessing whoever pins Nia. If Punk and Drew are not covered head to toe in the other's blood, I think we're missing a big opportunity, a major opportunity. God, there's so many commercials going on right now. I would have had Naomi and Bayley in a ladder match. Winner gets Nia, and the loser leaves SmackDown. It's not a bad one. I feel if they're going to do this and they're going to get rid of one of them to go to Raw. Raw, I feel, is going to stockpile the major names because of the Netflix deal. WWE needs Raw to be successful. They need Raw to be the number one show, especially given how much money is involved with that Netflix deal. Bayley, respectfully, is a much bigger name than Naomi. I don't think that's a hot take. I don't think anybody's going to argue with that. Liv does need other challengers besides Rhea, and Bayley could be a really good challenger for Liv Morgan. So I kind of think Bayley is going to head to Raw. And I think there would be a promising future with Bayley and Liv Morgan in a program. No life for Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank pay-per-view cash in the same night. No woman is cashed in at WrestleMania. Liv is a sewer rat. Voice. What is going on? What's the story here? What's the issue with Liv? I mean, she's morally gray, but I wouldn't call her a sewer rat. She looked greasy. Does House share your hatred of this woman? Said she looked greasy. That is rough. Bayley goes to Raw since Charlotte will go back. Ah, shit, I forgot about Charlotte. Yeah, we said title matches. It's got to involve her. Oh yeah, it's going on. It's a going thing on in your house. We need another crossover episode with you guys. It was fun. It was a really fun time. Are you Josh, are you guys going to make the show next Saturday? Dan is all about Liv Morgan and Tiffany. Hey, Teddy Long. William Regal. Bobby, no, God, somebody that was wasted. What could have been? Oh, then that piece of shit, Damian Priest. Oh, yeah. Here, let me throw up the flyer for you. There you go, voice. North End Community Center, Saturday, September 21st. Lafayette, Indiana. House of Heat Pro Wrestling proudly presents Homecoming. Doors open at 12 p.m. Show starts at 1. Teddy Long. Holla, holla, holla. Had Teddy on the podcast not too long ago. Are they like secretly doing a best of 7 between these two? Teddy, another hat trick shenanigans entertainment client. Yes, he is. WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long can be booked through Hat Trick Shenanigans Entertainment. I'll be checking my daughter's softball schedule, and I will let you know. Yeah, shoot me if we're not friends on Facebook, send me a friend request. Or I think we follow each other on TikTok. Shoot me a message either way on there. Let me know. Definitely would love to have you guys there. I hope they're doing the best of the series with these guys. Absolutely love what both are bringing to SmackDown. They just mentioned it was tied 2-2. I would assume this is a 7. I think Carmelo easily could be a top guy. Once they figure out Andrade, what they want to do with him, he's going to blow up. I kind of think babyface Andrade. I do like babyface Andrade. Though I don't know if they've yet to recapture the peak popularity he had when he was with Zelina. That was a really good pairing, a really good heel pairing. But then it also might have been the environment he was in. Like NXT, that NXT was different. That felt different. That felt like its own brand. And that truly was the golden era of NXT. Oh, miscommunication there on who's doing what. No, we need heel Andrade. Andrade is one of those rare wrestlers that he could do babyface, he could do heel, he could do it really well. He's got the moveset to do either way. I'm glad he's back in WWE. I felt like there was more opportunity for him in WWE. What are they going to do up here? Oh no. Oh my God. I wish we would have got a different angle of that. I wish we would have had a much different angle of that. Oh my goodness. Double count. Oh, that'd be horrible. No, we don't want that. I want him in a cartel leader's son who's just spending his dad's money, and faction of thugs do anything to keep Andrade as champion or the main event. Oh, congratulations. You just described the Bloodline storyline. That's almost verbatim what we have with the Bloodline, minus the cartel thing. But that's what WWE needs. They need more. They need more drug lord characters. Gone are the days of the Godfather. And just think at the conclusion of this match, we're going to get the terms or the thoughts of the tag match from Roman Reigns. So, boys, another Santos type faction. Rated R Bloodline. I love it. I love it. But again, guys, reminder again, next Saturday, Lafayette, Indiana, House of Heat Pro Wrestling presents Homecoming. Doors open at 12 p.m. Show starts at 1. Front row $20, general admission, and all their seating $15. This is a family-friendly show. And again, shout out to the sponsors that make this happen. We are so grateful for all of you guys. They're on the ticker here. We've been running it throughout the entire stream. Guys, look at this card. And this isn't even everybody. Headlined by Josh Crane versus Eric Dillinger. Match of international proportions. And again, 2 triple threat matches. The 6 to Survive series starts Saturday, September 21st. 2 triple threat matches where the winner of each triple threat will go on to face one another at A Nightmare on Elmwood Street, Friday, October 4th, where the winner will be crowned the inaugural House of Heat Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Guys, we are just getting started with what we're bringing to the table. We are going to provide you the most entertainment and be the independent wrestling company in not just Indiana, but the United States. Mark my words. There is big things happening for House of Heat Pro Wrestling, and you're going to want to be there Saturday, September 21st for Homecoming. Oh, but damn, pimping ain't easy. WWE is a babyface stable on SmackDowns. I don't think they have one. I think you're right because they shipped off LWO. I think I'm trying to pull off because Santos does not, nor can he matter what he does. So something worth buying. I'm with you. I love Andrade. Technically, this is the main event. Oh, God, what a back elbow. That would have been a hell of a way to end it. Just happenstance, falls, knock the curtain down here. I don't know. This backdrop, I don't know that I like it better than the original. I still have the original. This is just much lighter. It's cloth as opposed to tarp. But I don't know. I like the original background a little bit better. I think we're going to make a switch back to the old one. I think it also looks better. They're plugging NXT debut on the CW live. Survivor Series. Double reversed. I kind of want this to go 7 now. The more that I'm watching this. And again, guys, just a reminder, if you have not already, please leave a like on the stream. Sharing is caring. And again, most importantly, if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. Truly helps us out a lot here. Great free way to help the channel. Oh, Canadian Destroyer. Oh, Dan's reading ahead. Dan's reading ahead. NXT premiere. Yeah, it is strongly rumored debuting on NXT is going to be the Motor City Machine Guns. Quite possibly the greatest modern day tag team of all time. I'm pretty biased because I love the work of Alex Shelley and Nick Saban. Or Chris Saban, not Nick Saban. Not the coach. Chris Saban. I have the hope is still alive that we get a Machine Guns versus the Usos in a tag match at some point. Step one is getting the Machine Guns to WWE. Step two is getting the Usos back together. So it's a process, but I think we're going in the right direction. I would imagine they're going to have to go wrap this pretty quick because Roman's still got to make that announcement. I have my sources. Some pretty good sources. Pretty good sources. Oh, I went for the Rana. Nope. Well, that's going to be the match. Andrade wins. Hell of a finish. Hell of a finish. There's LA Knight. Yeah. Andrade going to get himself a U.S. title shot? That was a nice match. I think he's going to hold that belt for a while. This will be an interesting mix of styles because I don't really know how well this is going to mesh. That's a creepy picture of Morgan and Morgan. It's a big Smackdown next week. The LA match, tag team match with Tiffany Stratton. Loser of that match will go to Raw, presumably, or NXT. That's why everybody doesn't like her. He spent time with everybody else's children except his own. That's why Dominic turned out the way he did. I think Bailey's taking the pinfall here. I'm honestly surprised they got screen time.
Yes, we are so excited to be here tonight, and we're even more excited now that we got our title back on our shoulder. And I know we lost them for a few months, but we got it back now, so it's all good. And we ain't letting that go. Like I said, whoever wants to get it, we got it. We're giving our word. I'm a fly. You know what? Anytime, any place, Raw, NXT, SmackDown, anybody can get it. We probably step in the ring, we're gonna keep the video title. And you're gonna continue to hear, and still your women
Well, this is an interesting development.
well, nothing yet. But she sticks her fat nose in my business again. Something very Oh, I forgot to say. Congratulations on the tag titles. They look really good. But don't forget, I beat both of you to win the ring. So while you're the tag team champs, SmackDown is my kingdom. Toodles!
Cole won't let them take Bailey away. Surely we're not going to get another commercial, right? Like we can get right to Roman's announcement. So we got. Here we go. Throw him up. The tribal chief. I don't know if I like this theme song better than the old one. Put the ones to the sky in the chat, everybody. I do think Voice was on to something. That whole sight unseen. I think it's going to have to be a sell. Please, God, not a Bloodline Rules match. Of course, a commercial. Well, they're taking their sweet time getting Roman in there. Did you see the hit Tua took? Yes. I would be shocked if Tua stays around in the NFL. That was a violent hit. Roman looks like he's ready to speak. Oh, they're going to shove through these commercials, though. Can we get back to the show, please? Roman's just looking around for the cue, like, when can I talk? As long as the stipulation is not bloodline rules, that's really what I'm focused on. What do you guys think was in the contract? Quick, before Roman comes back and actually says it, what type it in there. What do you think? What do you think the stipulation was? Or was there a stipulation? This just looks really weird having Roman walk around. I'm liking this picture in picture on SmackDown. Hell in a Cell. This must be a quick announcement because we are at roughly 5 minutes remaining for SmackDown. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, we could see a swerve here. What if his partner's The Rock? Because if you're going to go Roman Rock, at some point, you're going to have some type of a meeting. I mean, it could be Jimmy. Or it could be John Cena. Yeah, Roman's like, we got less than 4 minutes left.
Some things change, but not me. I don't need him. I don't need some contract. This family business, this is bloodline business here. I don't need a partner. I definitely don't need the help of Cody Rhodes. And let's just get this one thing straight. Whether I have my family's Ulafala or not, I am the tribal chief. And you see, I'm not just the original tribal chief. I am the only tribal chief. Don't ever get confused. This is my ring. This is my show. This is my WWE.
I think they're treading dangerous waters here with Cody. Yeah, they're definitely running over with us. It's just another Fast and the Furious moment. I hope Cody drops that belt soon. I truly do.
Since WrestleMania.
Yeah, they're definitely running a lot over with this. Dear Lord. You're interested in being on an ECW? Yes, 100%. Give me a time and date. I will happily talk ECW with you. Gladly. Let's set it up, brother. Absolutely. Let's get it set up, voice. Let's get it set up. He don't like you. It's official. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Solo, Jacob Fatu, Bad Blood. Oh, they got credits at the end of this now. All right. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Stay tuned, and we will be back with you with another episode of Heated Shenanigans Podcast. Everybody out there, have a good night and take care.